When Elon Musk announced that Tesla would launch a new electric model for just $10,390, the entire market came to a standstill. This price not only puts the car below many used combustion vehicles, but also completely redefines what people expect from an electric car. It's no exaggeration to say this could be the beginning of a new era in the automotive industry. Imagine paying less than the price of a top-of-the-line iPhone and driving an all-electric car with cutting-edge technology and a range that rivals much more expensive models. The name of it? Tesla Model 2. And the promise is bold: to transform the electric car into an affordable item for the average citizen. No longer a luxury for the select few. This proposition gains even more strength when you look at what the Model 2 promises to deliver. A range of up to 350 miles, or equivalent to about 560 kilometers, puts this model far ahead of most entry-level electric cars available today. And fast charging, going from 10% to 80% in just 15 minutes with V4 superchargers, it eliminates one of users' biggest concerns: waiting time when recharging. All this at a price that debunks any argument against electric vehicles. While many still consider EVs financially unviable, the Model 2 hits home, proving that, yes, it is possible to make an affordable, functional, and high-performance electric vehicle. Another point that stands out is the strategic positioning behind this launch. By targeting such an aggressive price, Tesla clearly wants to open up a new market segment, the mass market. Until now, most electric vehicles remained restricted to a middle to upper-income demographic. With the Model 2, this barrier begins to crumble. The proposal is to reach everyone from young people buying their first car to retirees looking for an economical and simple vehicle. It's an ambitious move, with the potential to change the urban landscape in just a few years. After all, if price is no longer an issue, what's to stop mass adoption? And the comparison with the revolution caused by the iPhone back in 2007 isn't a given. Just as Apple's smartphone put computers in the pockets of millions of people, the Model 2 aims to bring cutting-edge technology to the streets, but without requiring an absurd financial outlay. And more than that, Tesla is offering something that seems unbelievable: a complete, modern, and reliable car for less than many people would pay for a new cell phone. This stirs the imagination. It takes the EV off its pedestal and puts it in the garage of the average family. The shift in perception begins there. But this entire revolution can't be sustained by a low price alone. It needs to deliver something real, solid, that doesn't feel like a makeshift solution disguised as innovation. And that's precisely where the Model 2 differentiates itself. It doesn't come across as a cheap and fragile electric car, but as a robust project, designed to last and be useful in everyday life. Tesla is betting all its chips on this idea, that it's possible to break paradigms without sacrificing quality. And if this bet pays off, the impact will be felt far beyond dealerships. It will shake up the entire logic of how we produce, sell, and use a car. The Model 2's appearance makes it clear that it's not just another compact car trying to look modern. It has a personality. And that identity was shaped by a bold concept, taking the visual essence of the Cybertruck and transforming it into something practical for everyday use. This doesn't mean a mini urban tank, but rather a car that blends futuristic lines with functional solutions. The ultralight stainless steel body, for example, isn't just aesthetic. It provides extra dent resistance and reduces the vehicle's overall weight, which directly impacts range and production costs. It's no exaggeration to say that this design was born with purpose, not just vanity. And speaking of durability, the paint finish also plays into this innovative game. The Model 2 comes with a coating self-healing, which uses shape memory polymer technology. In practice, this means that small scratches and scuffs disappear on their own when exposed to sunlight or warm water. It may sound like science fiction, but it's a real-world application of technologies that were once restricted to luxury cars. Now, They're accessible even to first-time car buyers. This reduces maintenance costs and keeps the vehicle looking new for much longer. Another striking detail is the complete elimination of conventional door handles. Instead of physical handles, the Model 2 allows drivers to enter the car using a smartphone, key card, or touch-sensitive sensors on the doors. This not only adds a futuristic touch to the design, but also slightly improves aerodynamics, contributing to the car's overall efficiency. But more important than aesthetics is what this represents: fewer moving parts, less chance of failure, and less maintenance. And when you're talking about a popular vehicle, these small choices make a huge difference in daily use. Inside, the Model 2 is all about simplicity, but a smart simplicity, designed for those who want ease without sacrificing comfort. Everything revolves around a single touchscreen, 12.7 inches, positioned slightly angled toward the driver. This central panel brings together everything: navigation, media, climate, and vehicle information. It's the command center for the entire vehicle. But unlike other 100% digital models, the Model 2 also offers the option of physical buttons for basic functions like hazard lights, headlights, and wipers. A direct nod to drivers who still prefer mechanical touch to digital. This focus on accessibility is also reflected in the system's interface. The menus have been redesigned with large icons, high contrast, and enlarged text, making them easier for older people or those with less familiarity with technology. The voice command system has also been improved to understand regional accents and more natural phrases, making the experience more fluid, even for those who have never used a Tesla before. And this detail is crucial. The Model 2 wasn't designed just to impress tech enthusiasts, but to fit into the daily routine of anyone, whether young, old, or just looking for a practical and reliable car. For all of this to work on a large scale, Tesla had to rethink its car manufacturing process from scratch. And that's exactly what it did by investing $3.6 billion in the expansion of the Nevada Gigafactory. But it's not just about building more space. The focus here is on establishing a highly integrated production line, where everything, or almost everything, is made in the same place. This includes everything from the new LFP2, zero batteries to the propulsion systems and electronic modules that control the car. Centralizing this production in the United States allows us to cut logistics costs, eliminate dependence on China, and increase quality control over each component. These new LFP 2.0 batteries deserve a special mention. Unlike previous versions, they've been redesigned to operate better in cold climates, have greater energy density, and withstand more charge cycles without significant performance loss. All of this is produced locally, with controlled raw materials and more efficient processes. This not only ensures greater safety and reliability, but also reduces the environmental impact of international transportation. And of course, there's a strategic detail here. No longer relying on China in one of the most sensitive sectors of today's industry is a powerful asset for any manufacturer. Integration between factories is also part of this ambitious plan. Gigafactory Nevada handles the heavy lifting, batteries, electronics, and thermal systems, and ships everything pre-assembled to other facilities like Fremont or Gigafactory, Texas, where the Model 2's final assembly takes place. This just-in-time logistics ensures that parts arrive virtually ready to be fitted, reducing waste, downtime, and operating costs. It's as if each puzzle piece arrives nearly assembled, ready to fit into place without error. Another smart move is to apply the process called gigacasting, where large parts of the chassis are molded from a single piece of aluminum. This reduces the number of individual components, the number of welds, and the overall complexity of the car's structure. Fewer parts means less chance of error, less future maintenance, and a considerable gain in assembly speed. And this kind of innovation, while seemingly a technical detail, is what allows Tesla to put a car like the Model 2 on the road at such a competitive price. without compromising durability or safety. With this entire process fine-tuned, Tesla's goal is to achieve production of 500,000 units per year by 2026 of the Model 2 alone. If this happens, it will become the most produced electric vehicle in North America. This creates a knock-on effect. More volume further reduces the cost per unit, which could make the car even more affordable for the end consumer. It's a kind of logistical and financial domino effect, where each strategic decision knocks down the next obstacle. And at the heart of it all is the idea of scaling fast, scaling with quality, and above all, scaling independently. This effort to scale independently would be meaningless if the end product weren't durable, safe, and financially advantageous for the average consumer. This is where the Tesla Model 2 further distances itself from its competitors. The promise of a battery, with an estimated lifespan of 1 million miles, it's not just a marketing number, it's a reflection of engineering focused on real longevity. This battery, based on the new generation LFP2.0, supports over 3,000 full charge cycles without significant degradation. For the user, this means fewer replacements, less worry, and a lifespan that can last decades in moderate urban use. Annual maintenance estimated at less than use 100. This is another difference that stands out strongly over combustion vehicles. No oil, no belts, no exhaust, no traditional transmission. The list of features that simply disappear in an electric vehicle is long. Furthermore, the regenerative braking system reduces brake wear, further extending the life of components. And since the Model 2 was designed for everyday use, all these details combine to form a value proposition that's hard to ignore, especially for those on a tight budget or looking to avoid surprises at the repair shop. When it comes to safety, the Model 2 doesn't skimp. The car's structure uses cold-rolled steel, which provides twice the impact resistance compared to other cars in the same price range. And without a gas tank or combustion engine, the risk of fire in collisions is virtually eliminated. But what really sets this model apart is the active safety package. Standard cruise control, lane keeping assist, forward collision warning, and even one-touch intelligent parking. Things previously only seen in premium models now come standard in an entry-level car. And it doesn't stop there. Tesla has implemented a cabin monitoring system that detects movement and thermal signatures after the driver exits the vehicle. This helps prevent tragic situations involving children, the elderly, or pets left in the car. If something is detected, the system automatically activates the air conditioning and sends an alert to the owner's cell phone. Integrated with this, the famous dog mode remains present, keeping the cabin cool and displaying a message on the screen informing the pet that it is safe. These solutions demonstrate a concern for life off the road, with the details that make a difference in everyday life. Over-the-air updates complete this reliability package. With them, the Model 2 can improve over time, fixing bugs, adding new features, and even optimizing battery consumption, all without needing to visit a dealership. This ability to evolve remotely changes the relationship between owner and car, making it more like a smartphone than a traditional vehicle. And this living product mentality reinforces the commitment to offering technological longevity. After all, it's not enough to last physically. The car also needs to keep pace with innovation. And in this regard, the Model 2 seems prepared for the future as much as it is for the present. With all this at stake, price, durability, technology, and industrial independence, an inevitable question arises. What happens to competitors, especially Chinese ones? The answer is not subtle. The Tesla Model 2 was clearly conceived as a strategic strike against manufacturers like BYD, which until then dominated the affordable EV segment. While many of these Chinese models offer modest battery ranges, simple finishes, and long recharge times, the Model 2 delivers all this and more, at a price that threatens to turn the tables. And worse for its rivals, the average consumer now has a local, reliable alternative with solid support in the United States. All-American manufacturing is a key piece in this game. In times of geopolitical instability and trade tensions, relying on China for critical components has become too costly a risk. Tesla not only realized this, it acted quickly. By building its entire supply chain within the United States, from lithium-ion batteries to chargers, it not only cuts costs and eliminates tariffs, but also wins the support of tax policies that encourage local production. This gives the Model 2 a financial advantage that Chinese cars simply can't replicate without losing margin or competitiveness. Another critical point is infrastructure. While many Chinese vehicles still face limited charger compatibility or a lack of adequate technical support in the US, the Model 2 connects seamlessly to Tesla's V4 supercharger network, one of the most advanced and extensive in the world. This translates into real convenience, more charging points, faster refueling, and fewer hassles on the road. Furthermore, all maintenance, updates, and diagnostics are handled seamlessly and remotely, something many imported vehicles still don't offer, or do so with serious limitations. And if competitors still try to compete with low prices, the challenge will be enormous. The Model 2 is already entering the market at a price lower than many electric scooters and entry-level combustion models. This doesn't compromise on any essential aspects, be it range, connectivity, finish, or safety. Even if a Chinese manufacturer could offer something at a similar price, it would be unlikely to deliver the same level of brand trust, support network, charging time, and integration with the American ecosystem. The game has changed, and competitors' room for maneuver has become tight. Ultimately, and this is where the conclusion is worth it, the Model 2 isn't just a new electric car. It's a tactical move, a central piece in a silent war for global dominance in the automotive market. Elon Musk isn't just selling a car, he's offering a new logic of consumption, production, and industrial independence. If this plan works as promised, it won't just be BYD or Chinese brands that will feel the impact. It will be an entire market model based on cheap labor, external dependence, and short-term products that could begin to crumble. Tesla has put a new card on the table, and it's worth more than it seems.